I hope you can see my table. I hope you can see my table very well. Please, if you can see my table, let me know. Okay. So what we are going to be doing right now is starting from the pattern. As I earlier told you, I said the pattern is actually an easy one. Yes. So it will be easy for me to create. We are just going to be using straps to create this pattern we are going to be doing. We are going to be using this leather. Yes, that's what we are going to be using for this pattern. We're going to be using this, and we're going to be using plain red leather for the straps that comes in. So what I want to do first is to draw my straps. Yes, first thing I want to do is to actually create the strap, which is having the bow on it. So 3 centimeter, which is the width, but I'll be using 6 centimeter for what I'm trying to create. So for the length, I'm going to be using 26 centimeters. So let's try to draw a straight line first. Yes, that's what we ought to do first. So I'm going to be drawing my straight line. Start from this upper part down. Yes. Now from here, I'm just going to be measuring 6 centimeter. That is because the reason I had to measure 6 centimeter is because I'm going to be folding it over. So that's my 6 centimeter. I'll go down this way to also measure 6 centimeter. The reason you are measuring 6 centimeter below your strap again is so that it will align properly. So from this point to this point, I'm just going to draw it down. And that's one of the easiest way. Please, where are you watching me from? Just let me know in the comment section where you're actually watching me from. So I'll just draw this down and apply my contact adhesive to it. So that's one easy way. Please cut yours before you apply your contact adhesive. The reason you are not supposed to cut it out before applying your contact adhesive is so that the contact adhesive does not smear everywhere on the pattern you are actually trying to create. So I'm just going to try to apply my contact adhesive this way. Yes. So know that when this part all around the in between the lines, yes, but if it goes across the line, you don't really need to worry about that. Yes, that is why we didn't cut this out. We didn't trim it out before applying our contact adhesive. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to be trimming this out. In cases where your leathers are very soft, please don't try to trim yours out first. You have to wait for it to dry, because leathers that are soft, when you trim out, they tend to fold easily, and if you are not careful, that will actually spoil what you're trying to do, because if the leather folds over, adhere to the other part of the leather, and removing it is not really that easy. Yes, so this is my strap. I'll just try to trim this side also. I think trimming this is actually easy. Yes. Okay, so this is one easy way to actually trim it out. Can you see I'm done trimming it out? I'll just try to align this properly. Yes, so that it will help me fold my screen very well from where you're watching me from. Okay, so I'm done trimming this out. What am I supposed to do next is I'm going to be folding this over. You can decide to fold this way on the type of style you're actually creating, but for this one we are creating, because we had a mystery bow video actually that we actually folded this way. Yes, there's a mystery bow video we've posted before. Now we folded this way, but for this one we don't need to fold it this way because we need the other edge to be looking neat and proper. So what I'll do is I'm just going to be folding this way. Yes, I fold part of it like this, and I'll fold the other part to meet this one this way. So now that I've folded it this way, can you see that this edge is actually looking very neat? Yes, and this part also is actually looking neat. So what I'm going to do is I'll just try to like heat it just to allow it to burn properly. Yes. So I think this should be okay. So can you see the line? What I just folded here is the line. Yes. So in this mystery bow, what we need is actually something like this. We are going to be folding it this way. So this is how we got the mystery bow we had in the picture. So this one is out of it. So what we are going to be doing next is we are going to actually try to create our straps. Yes, the straps that is actually coming in between. So the length for our strap is going to be 25 centimeter. Yes, it's going to be equivalent to what we just had. Now the reason we are actually drawing it that way is because this part is actually going through this last, from this point to this point. Yes, why this one is actually folding over just like this. So this part is actually looking like this. Yes, from this part it's actually looking like this, why the straps actually came in from it the other way around. So this one goes like this, and the strap is actually coming in from this side, and the strap is going round our shoelace. Sorry. So what I'm going to do is, for me this line is already a straight line, so I'll just measure the width of what I want. But in case yours is not a straight line, please try to make it a straight line. Yes, make it a straight line before you actually draw out your pattern. So I'm going to be measuring this part of my pattern. So for this pattern, I'll actually be using 2 centimeter. So after folding it, I'll be having a width of about 1 centimeter, and I'll be folding it the same way I folded the other one. Don't forget this part. We actually need 3 straps for this. So this is 2 here, this is also 2 here. So this part won't be able to go for the other one, but because I don't want to waste my leather, let me use this part before I cut somewhere else. So don't forget I said you draw this down this way. Yes, this is 2 here and this is 2 here, so that when you are drawing the line down, it will be correct. You won't be missing the lines along the way. Yes, so this is what I had to draw down, and then I'll place this here and also place this here just to create a straight line also. And what next? I'm going to be applying my contact adhesive to this pattern. Yes, and while I'm allowing it to dry, I'll wait for the other part. Sorry for the noise. You know, students are back from, okay, sorry, students are on break. Oh, most of them went to school though for lessons, for summer classes, but they are back, so you hear little noises under this video. Okay, so where are you watching me from? Please let me know in the comment section. If you are in Nigeria, how was your protest today? Yes, in Nigeria today is the day 2 for the protest. I hope you really enjoyed your day out there. Yes, so please, if you are going for protests, just be really very careful though. So now this is how it actually goes. Now I'm going to be drawing the other part of my strap. Since I've applied my contact adhesive to this part, I'm going to be drawing my 2 centimeter, sorry, for the length. I'm going to be drawing my 2 centimeter this way, yes, just to be able to get the third strap I need for what I am trying to create. So my 2 centimeter here. I hope you can see my screen though. Yes, and my 2 centimeter here. So this is my 2 centimeter. I'm just going to attach it and draw it down, and then apply my contact adhesive. Yes, this is perfect. So this is how to easily draw lines. Yes, so that you don't alter the lines. You don't have something looking like one part is actually small and the other side is looking wide. No. So this is one way to draw a straight strap if you are creating straps. Don't forget, we are actually using straps for all this. For this pattern we're actually creating, so everything we'll be needing is just straps. The first one we just cut is actually a strap. Yes, and I folded it together in case you are just joining us. Yes, so I folded this together to be able to get perfectly what I want for this section. Yes, so this, I'm just going to be trimming this out and also trim it. You need to be very careful when trimming this so you don't cut it, you don't reduce the width of your strap. Don't forget that after folding it, we should have 1 centimeter as our width, even though we drew 2 centimeter. Yes, so when trimming it out, you need to be very careful. So I'll just try to trim this also out. I'm going to be trimming out like this and then folding it over. Wow. Yes, okay, so this is how it actually looks like. I'm just, but for this one, because it's looking tiny, it's not looking as wide as the first one we created. The first one we cut was actually 6 centimeter for the width, and this is actually 2 centimeter. What I'll do is I'm going to bring in this together. Yes, I'll bring it together this way. You're not going to press it very hard. You just want this side to attach to each other and then you press it down. Yes, so can you see, after pressing it down, this is what I get. I'll follow it this way and keep pressing it down till I'm done with this, and then try to create the rest. So please, when you are creating yours, don't excessively press them together before pressing it. You just need the tip to each other so that they will be like this place would actually be closed. Yes, so I just put them together this way and press it down, and that's what I'm all through till I'm done with the strap. So can you see how easy it looks to create straps? You can decide to go through the other route, which is the route we used for the first one, but for me I actually went this way because I don't want to be struggling with it. But if you feel that one is actually easy for you, why not? You can go with that. But I feel this one too, when you are creating a strap that is actually small, you need this one to be able to do it. So if you are just joining us, please can you tell us where you're joining us from? Yes, please tell us where you're joining us from, and please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and also share so that other people will be able to, they'll get the notification that there's a video actually going on. Yes, so please share and subscribe. Just watch today's video and run away and wait for next time. Please subscribe so that when I upload videos next time, or when there's a live stream, you'll be notified about that. So I'm done with the second one, so you just do the same thing to the last strap also. Please don't forget, I said you are not allowed to apply your contact adhesive after trimming out. If I applied my contact adhesive after trimming it out, you will notice that the contact adhesive will smear on the leather and it will not be looking nice. Yes, so that you don't start cleaning contact adhesive from your leather after you have finished a customer's wear. So if you know you're yes, you apply your contact adhesive before you trim it out. Yes, after applying it, you allow it to dry. Then you now have to trim this out and then do this just to get a very neat strap like mine. So what this we are supposed to do next, we are supposed to hammer this so it will lay properly. It won't be opening up when your customer is actually putting them. So I'll just hit this down, yes, and do same to the rest of it. Don't forget we've hit the other one, which is the first one we actually created. And here is our straps. Can you see that you won't be able to easily fold the strap? And that is how your strap is actually supposed to look like when you are done with it. So we are done with this part also. Now let's go over to how to couple these patterns together. So what I'll do is I'm just going to be folding this way. Yes, I'll fold it this way. I'll just allow it to meet each other here like this. Yes, and allow it to lay down this way. And don't forget, we are not the actually for this size actually. So I'm just going to place it this direction. Yes, can you see how I placed mine? Can you see it? Can you see that there's an opening in between after I've covered it? Can you see an opening? So I'll just allow the opening, please. You won't seal the opening because that's where your strap is going to be coming out from. So this will go down this way. Yes, it will go down this way, and then your straps are supposed to come from this part. So I'll just use my contact adhesive just to hold this part just a little. You just raise it up and allow it to hold this down for you while you continue with what you're doing. Yes, so can you see that this one is actually staying already? You don't necessarily have to add the contact adhesive till it gets to the last part because that part will be going in. So this, I think this is actually enough for what you are trying to create. So this goes in this way. So this will go this way, and then the next one is going to be coming from this part. So the next strap is actually coming from inside like this. So I'll just allow it to meet themselves this way. You allow two of them to touch each other. Yes, because there's no space in between these ones. So I'm just going to be turning this over this way. Yes, just to apply my contact adhesive to the next part of what I am trying to create. Okay, so you allow this to stay together this way. Yes, and then apply this way. Can you see that we are through with the next part of our pattern? Now remaining one strap to go. So I'm just going to be placing this, taking it in. This will look a little hard because there are already two there, so the third one will be coming this way. Yes, so the last one will actually be coming from here. Don't forget, we are going to touch each other, so I'll just apply my contact adhesive a little here, and then allow this to lay on this part this way. So do you see how this part looks like? So now this will actually lay like this. Yes, this part will come this way. This one will actually be here, and this one like this. Can you see how easy it is for you to create a mystery bow yourself from home? Yes, it's actually very easy to create a mystery bow from home if you can follow all the procedures, and don't forget to strap properly. So this is how your mystery bow actually finally looks like. So you just allow this to lay properly, you're done with it. Can you see how a mystery bow finally looks like? So when you are lasting this, please you try to pull this properly to go in, so it will hold the pen. You allow these strap climb the third finger, the last finger, sorry, this particular finger on your toe. You allow it climb to stay outside it. It will climb up this way. Let's say that finger is actually stopping here, for example. It means you allow this climb on it this way. And pull the rest of one. You can pull this way and then pull this one backwards a little. So can you see how this part looks like? So let's go over to this part. What we are to do. This part is actually laying properly like this, so this is okay for what we are trying to create. Can you see what we are actually trying to create? We are done with it. So imagine if you're actually creating this, it won't take long for you to finish. It's actually an easy process. I'm not sure this took us up to an hour to create. So imagine if you are creating this for your baby girl, for an adult, it won't take much time to create a pattern because you're just straps to create all this. Thanks for joining us today. Please, if you have any question, kindly drop it in the comment section and we'll give answers to every of your questions. Yes, so this is how our pattern finally looks like when we do it. Yes, so thanks for joining us today, and I still remain Onyeke Peculiar. I'm going to see you next time. Bye.
In. Peculiar.